Hello everyone, this is Lance. This is Mahjong Tips 9. Today I'm going to talk about a concept which I'll call weight fixing. So first example, let's say you 碰白板 and 吃1 2 3 1. So you are going for a fast hand and this would apply in any type of Mahjong that you play. Okay, so you have to throw something unless you want to create elephant, and you definitely are not throwing the 锁子, right? So you look at 童子 or 万子. So what a common mistake among some mahjong players would be they would discard 二童 and fix the 一四童 here, but that would leave the 六万 dangling, and 六万 has no use in the hand because even if you get 四七万, right, then you have no 眼睛 and you can't 听牌. So instead of throwing 二童, you should throw 六万 instead. You can also fix the 一四童. At the same time, you can 碰二童 and 五万 and still 听牌 on 六九锁. Okay, so you don't break either of the pairs here. You can throw 六万. If you follow that argument, right, you can also throw 三童. So why choose 六万 over 三童is because you want to fix 一四童, which is a better weight than 四七万, because 一童 is harder for people to use. 四七万 is in the center. Okay, but there can be situations like, for example, there's already 3 一童 on the table, then 一四童 no longer attractive, so you can throw 三童 and fix 四七万 instead. Okay, so this is the first example, should be quite simple to understand. Next one, let's say you got this hand, you 碰白板 and 是1 2 3 1, so same as just now, because I lazy you change the screenshot. So now this would be a bit harder. Okay, you definitely not throwing the 红中, so will you want to throw the 童子 or 锁子? So in this case, I think most people would realize that because you have no more 碰碰, right, breaking one of the pair is breaking one of the pairs is the more efficient play here because you want to keep both two-sided weights 四七童 and 六九锁. Okay, so you have to break either 五童 or 八锁 because you're definitely not throwing 红中, right? Okay, so following this line of thought, right, what some mahjong players would think, they would think like 八锁 is easier to 碰 than 五童 because 八锁 is more to the side, 五童 is very central. Okay, so they would throw 五童. Or maybe they look at the table, then they see, oh, there's one 五童 on the table already, so I throw 五童because it's more efficient. I got more tiles to 碰, to 听牌. Okay. Now the problem with throwing 五童 in this case, following all this logic, is that you think about it, what is the thing that you're most likely to get next? The thing that you're most likely to call next is actually 红中 because other players, unless you 对死 the 红中 or they forcing 半射, if not they would throw their lone 红中 out. Okay, so if you 碰 the 红中, right, and let's say you already discarded 五童 already, okay, if you discard 五童 and 碰 红中, you are forced to throw 七锁 and wait 四七筒. Okay, compare this with if you had thrown 八锁 earlier and then you 碰 红中, you can throw 六筒 and wait 六九锁. And 六九锁 is a far better weight than 四七筒, right? I mean, unless the 九锁 is dead already lah or something. Okay, same as just now. So in this case, what you should do, the line of thought that you should have, right, the thinking process is you look at when you had 8 tiles, when you had to throw something, you look at the weight that you want to fix. Would you want to fix 四七筒 or would you want to fix 六九锁? You want to fix 六九锁, so over here, when you're breaking a pair, you will choose to break the 八锁 pair so that when you 碰 红中, you can wait 六九锁. So this is different from the previous example. The previous example, although you fix one weight, you can still 碰 to you still want to retain the chance to 碰 to 听牌. So over here, you definitely can 碰 something to 听牌. You have too many pairs in fact. So the pair that you choose to break should be the one that secures you the best eventual final weight. Okay, so you discard 八锁, so you can wait 六九锁 in the end. Okay, so if this 红中 change to something else, let's say 2 9 still the same. Because if you think that 9 if 9 comes out like easy to 碰, then you 碰 9 you will be waiting 四七筒. Compared to if you 碰, if you discarded 八锁, okay, you 碰 9 you will be waiting 六九锁. Okay, one last example. So this one I'll just show you because otherwise it might be a bit difficult to visualize. So I changed, just now was 五五六筒, I changed to 四四六筒. So now I got 卡龙五筒. So this one I think might be difficult for some mahjong players to decide what to throw. Okay, so definitely not Hong Zong. Okay, so let's not look at Hong Zong. So not 七索 also because you want 六九索. Okay, uh okay, so 六筒 why 六筒 is not as efficient as the rest? Because if you keep 3 pairs, okay, if you keep 3 pairs, it's less efficient than keeping the chance of a 卡龙五筒, which is 4 tiles, compared to if you keep 3 pairs. If you keep one extra pair, it's only 2 more tiles added to your tile efficiency. Okay, then the difference is between 四筒 and 八索, right? But throwing 四筒 makes no sense, right? Because if you throw 四筒, then you put Hong Zong and wait 卡龙五筒. So weird. So if so the best discard in this situation would be to 碰八索, so that when you 碰 would be to throw 八索. Sorry. Okay, the best discard would be to throw 八索. So if you 碰 Hong Zong, you can throw 六筒 and wait 六九索. Okay, so although 四筒 and 八索 is the same efficiency, the best discard is still to throw 八索. And this is in line with what we have talked about just now. You fix the best eventual weight when you got too many pairs. Okay, so you fix 六九索, so you throw 八索, you 碰 Hong Zong, and you keep you 碰 Hong Zong, and you can wait 六九索. Okay, so summary of what you learned in this video. Okay, if you have too many sequences, you fix the best sequence and you leave the chance to pong. Okay, and if you have too many pairs, you fix the eventual weight that you want to retain. Okay, and then you break the pair that allows you to keep the eventual weight. So like in this case, if you break 八索 pair, you will be able to fix the final weight to be 六九索. Okay, so I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you everyone for watching. Bye bye.